Wile E. Coyote, super genius. This is very important. You cannot introduce this man without letting the world know that he is a super genius. And there's a lot of weight that carries with that title unto itself, right? So when we start to get into his noodle and what's going on with this Coyote, it's a lot. And this is really a tragic character in a lot of ways. This is Narcissus of the desert, ultimately. He isn't just chasing the Roadrunner anymore. He's chasing validation. His super genius level, this isn't confidence. This is a very fragile mask for some very deep-seated insecurity. Every Acme purchase, every elaborate trap, this is an act of overcompensation. He needs the universe to recognize his intelligence. And he will repeat his actions despite how they, repeatedly punish him. He is Sisyphus with the mail order catalog in that regard. And let it be said that the tragic story of the tormented genius, man, this is a long story. We see lots of stories about this. Sometimes we call them wizards. But their inability to conform, needing to prove themselves, could drive him to all kind of dark places. And it's got him there. And he's trying to work on this pathological illusion of control. He believes that with enough technology, planning, and brain power, he can bend this wild cartoon world to his will. Each failure only strengthens his delusion, not his humility. He never adapts, right? He doesn't learn that, hey, in the cartoon world, physics are different. He uses what should work, like what predictably his intelligence would tell him about physics, about gravity, about all these things. Except you live in a world that doesn't accept any of that. So that has to be this amplification of this intelligent genius mind who knows physics. I can map out the trajectory. I know what's supposed to happen. I've done every single calculation, and no matter what, the world of cartoons says no. The world of cartoons is fighting against Wile E. Coyote. Literally. I don't care what he does. I don't care where it is. Gravity doesn't work for him. It works for the Roadrunner. His machinations blow up on him. Roadrunner runs over the same trap that he hits and it never goes off. He touches it and bam, there it is. The universe, the cartoon world itself, is working against him. And that's a very profound place for him to be operating from. But he never gives up on this. And the people who have got him locked in are really the bloodsuckers down there at Acme. This is a syndrome. This is faith in these false gods of promise. They keep selling him this promise of innovation. Zero results. You get rockets, you get proton freezers, you get catapults. This endless amount of technology that would solve all of his problems, and they never work. So he becomes the embodiment of the Consumer-Inventor Archetype, like brilliant enough to engineer doom, but too stubborn to question the very premise. His suffering isn't by accident. This is very systematic. He's a patron saint of self-inflicted futility. And at this point, the Roadrunner is not just prey. He's not prey at this point. This is literally his purpose. Without that blue burr, Wile E. Coyote might cease to exist, literally. His entire consciousness is structured around this pursuit. He just doesn't want to catch the Roadrunner. Catching it would kill the narrative. He wants to keep chasing it. I know it sounds very weird and very destructive, but some people have explored the idea of what if the Roadrunner were gone? What if he caught him? So instead, he exists in this loop cycle. Failure, self-reinvention all the time. Like sometimes I'm a rocket man, sometimes I'm a boomerang guy, sometimes whatever it is, he morphs into that. And that says a lot about him, always chasing his goal. So my final thoughts on him is that, man, this is truly what happens when massive intellect divorces itself from wisdom, because they're not necessarily the same thing. He's proof that genius, if unchecked by humility, can become extremely self-destructive. He has a brilliant mind, but it's haunted by these delusions that he's in control even beyond that. And in truth, he's just another cartoon soul just falling off the same cliff over and over again because his universe has dictated that that's what's going to happen to him. It's truly a sad story, man. I've been giving these out a lot lately, but man, I gotta give a teardrop to Wile E. Coyote, man. Someone, I really feel your pain. That world, if you feel like the world is working against you, it is.